Spend quality time with your sweetheart every day. So, real quick going over everything. Last time we ended up playing, we ended up dying, and that was my fault because I had Rose and Marine ended up helping us do our one chore. And so if you have her help, it costs an extra 2 bread. So I basically off-screen went back, redid the chore without her, and I also did everything I did previously. I actually pulled up the video, the VOD, and I copied one for one everything I had done and said. I'm basically going insane and I need to go get a tonic. Now, the one thing I did do was the chore I actually got an S ranking on, and we have a lot more money than we would have had before. So I think it gave us a total of like 50 or... No, it gave us more than 50. It gave us like 60 or 70 of money. So we're going to go to the inn and we're going to get a tonic so we don't go insane. Because we basically are. Oh yeah, I have to meet her this afternoon. She's like, meet her while I'm going insane. That'd go great. Missed a lot so new for you. Oh, it's Muppy. Kieferberg's Inn. I get so lonely all by myself at this inn. Sad. I'm buying. St. Walpurga's oil. Buy. It's a roast turkey. Are you sure that's all, sweetheart? Goodbye, Miss Wilma. Well, let me know if you need anything else, precious. There. I gotta talk to her. Oh, I'll be right back. Hold on. I swear the song is similar to a medieval town builder game you used to play in the 80s without the singing part. Yeah. I was gonna get Bodhi, but he's too... I lifted the thing and he's just way too comfortable. Where the hell am I going? There we go. There we go. Folks are starting to get ready for the festival, I suppose. I wish they didn't leave everything piled up right in the middle of town, though. I would love to make more money. Elise, I was meaning to tell you. Oh, what now? Is everything all right, Elise? Out with it, Rosemarine. What happened? I saw a birdie hopping about us all. For goodness sakes. My ear on edge today, Elise. I know, Rosemarine. I'm sorry. No, that's all right. I'll make certain I get us some more mushrooms for supper tonight. Out with it, Mandy. Everyone in the cell says her name. I swear I didn't eat it, Auntie. Help me out here, Elise. Tell Molly to give me back the cheese she took. Cheese, Mrs. Loreley? But I didn't take anything, Auntie. It's spoiled, Macy. For goodness sake, I can't let you eat that. Oh, but if I only eat a little bit. So you did take it. Give it back right this instant. Let her eat it, Mrs. Loreley. She'll learn her lesson. Not a chance, Elise. She already mucks about all day as it is. I can't let her get ill. I'm not mucking about, Auntie. What would you say you're doing, then? Why, I am making certain we can eat all this cheese. Oh, for goodness sake. Fucking hell. Now you want to play Stronghold? I don't know if I've ever played Stronghold. There is something I want to take a look at that I happened to see on my own in the, I'm rather lucky to have my own well in the backyard, huh? Can't imagine having to come all this way just for water. Covered in clusters of ivy, Kieferberg's water well overlooks the valley below. Love Those Games is definitely not a stream game, Stronghold. I mean, things like that can always be a one-off. Those are the kind of games where you sit down and you chat with chat. Oh, I've had it, Matilda. All that fretting is of no use to Kieferberg, O'Dilly. You too, Elise. Huh? You've come to mess with me again, I know it. I've never gone out of my way to mess with you, Mrs. O'Dilly. It's no use, dearie. O'Dilly's going on about this all day. All of Kieferberg thinks I've lost my mind. Well, let me. Not this again, O'Dilly. You need to look after your health, Mrs. O'Dilly. You'll see, both of you. Yeah, I know. I touched him. He was asleep, and when I touched him, he went, "Ah." So, what I ended up finding out when I was playing on my own, and I just happened to see it out of nowhere, is I went here. I think it was here. And I noticed that building over there. It's been ages since I've been here, huh? Closed off from the main path, the old home's walls show their vulnerability to the woodland's growth. And I'm wondering how many other little things are in the game that are just hidden. I'm behind the house right now. This one is still salvageable, I'd say. Several sunbeams peer through the many holes in the roof, shedding light on its barren interior. There's a lot of run-down houses in this town. So depressing I have to walk past this place every day. Smothered in overgrowth, the abandoned home's every nook and cranny is bursting with clumps of moss. Isn't that a St. Walpurga thing? Watching solemnly over passers-by, the Lord's image rests eternalized in this wayside shrine. No. Let's go... Put hers on vibrate. What? Kitty. Oh, what am I to do, Mrs. Lisbeth? You've heard, I suppose, about the goats, about what old Yokin said, too. Oh, yeah, so the goats are sick. And their milk is turned as a result. And the horses are missing and there's goats in their place. Hi, Drone Bashers. I don't think I have, Miss Elizabeth. I don't know what to do, my dear. My goats are all ill, so I don't know if they'll make it through the night, and old Jochen came by and called my mama a witch. Oh, he's unbelievable. Poor Lebkuchen tried to defend me, but Lebkuchen? Father Hans sent her back to the church for defending Mama. I'm at a loss, my dear. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a word with Father Hans and old Jochen for you, Miss Lisbeth. No, Elise. I already feel bad enough for poor Lebkuchen. We're not witches. I know, Apfel. I know. Oh, it's Bodhi on vibrate. I don't know if Bodhi's purring. He's just under the blanket thing. Let's go talk to Father. What's his name? Get out of the way, Muppy. You oughtn't to spread such nonsense about town, Wilhelm. Why, I don't think our Lassie would agree with you, Father. Me, Mr. Wilhelm? Don't mind him, Elise. He wants to send word to Primmeldorf. Send word to Primmeldorf? About what? Why, to find out if they've seen the horses, of course. I don't think that'd sit well with Eugen, Wilhelm. He wouldn't want Primmeldorf folk to know. Could hurt his business. Bah, you folks have no vision. Maybe. But I would appreciate it if you kept to if you kept to yourself on this matter, Wilhelm. It's not as though I could gallop there anyhow. I would love to do a chore and make more money. So, because of Muppy, before I talk to Lebkuchen, hey Leb, we have to buy a Lebkuchen. I know it's not pronounced that. I don't know what it's pronounced. Lebkuchen? It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. I'm buying. 30! Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe? How about I'm selling? Let me sell the fancy leather purse. Pretty kerchief daintily embroidered and hemmed with delicate lace. It may sell for a reasonable price. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe? See you, Granny. Ought to keep yourself well fed, you hear? I don't know if we want to sell the kerchief. Relationships. Rosamarine. Freya. Leb. Let's go spend time with Leb. The cocaine. Also, oh shit, I almost tried using a match. Fucking hell. I don't have any grapes. Mushroom will heal me 1 heart. Let's see what we're given. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. All right, out with it, Lebkuchen.
Really?
My, aren't you keen, Elise? It's no use mocking me, Leb. What happened? Today has been rather punishing, that's all. It's no use giving me a half-hearted answer, either. Promise you won't make too much of it, Elise? I promise I won't make too much of it, Lebkuchen. I'm serious. So am I. Got into a bit of an altercation with old Yoken earlier. An altercation? You? Why, I'm allowed to lose my temper every once in a while, I'd say. All right. Well, what did the old fool do? Accused Mr. Lisbeth of witchery right in front of the children, and I may or may not have called him an ill-bred old fool. Either way, Father Hans sent me back to cleaning duty in church, and apparently I'm meant to apologize to old Yoken sometime, too.
This is ridiculous!
Why, that old donkey, that's ridiculous.
Elise?
You promised you wouldn't make too much of it, Elise. Suit yourself, then. But Father Hans ought to show a little more respect, Leb. Don't, Elise.
For goodness sake.
This will only continue if you... I'm serious. It's my duty, that's all there is to it. Yeah, it's Lebkuchen. But we're still calling her Lebkuchen. Thank you for listening, Elise. Let's move on now. This isn't fair. It really isn't. Lakuchi. There goes our bread! Seems like they're back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say? Found him just past the logging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? I wouldn't want to lend a weight to old Yoken's nonsense, but... Wake up, lads! They were hag-ridden, I tell you! This isn't the time, old Yoken. We must keep calm. Thank you for your time today, lads. I'll be moving along now. I've had enough of wandering about. The bear, whoa. Never seen him so disheartened, I must say. To think you lads didn't find even a trace. We looked everywhere, Mrs. Marlin. The peaks, the lake. Heinrich and Tristan even followed the path to Primmeldorf. We ought to give it another try first thing. I found it. I found it. I found the horse. It's right outside. What are you saying, Maggie? It's the truth. It's lying on the ground. Is it alive? Take us to it, lassie. Oh. My word. Oh, the poor thing.
What in the Lord's name?
Good grief, it's nearly dead. What do you make of it, Eugen? He's exhausted. I'd say he ran here by the looks of it. No, that can't be. We've only just made it back. We would have found him or heard him or... I must say I'm at a loss, lads. They were hag-ridden, no two ways about it. Look at it, gasping for breath, ill. Look at its eyes. Keep calm, old Yoken. Think you can nurse him back to health, Eugen? I'm taking him back to the stables right now. I'll lend a hand, Eugen. You fools ought not to touch that horse. Lord knows what that witch has done to it. Come now, lads, let's go fetch him some water. He must have broken free from wherever he was being kept, I suppose. Broke off the reins and ran back to Kieferberg. I can't think of... Nonsense, Bernard. I'll have it said right here, right now, folks. It's best you show some restraint, old Yoken. This isn't... Old Stefan warned us about this. Oh, not this old Stefan nonsense again, you old fool. We need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't... Have no memory of his words, Hans? Gustav? He spoke of the ill fortune we'd have of the witch. Of folks' livelihoods slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Yoken. There's worse to come, folks, mark my words. What are we to do with him, Father? Just wait for him to tire himself out, that's all we can do. Come, folks, let's head back to town. Mandy, Boppy, Mindy, Bippy did it. Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they? Little goody two-shoes. Meet Kuchin by the bakery. Save your progress? Yes. Help Linda with the apples or play Kiss the Rat with Jakob. That's later. Okay, so I have time to help with the apples again. What I kind of want to do, best not wander about too far, is double check the different areas to make sure something isn't like randomly appeared. Run. Now, I will say when I was replaying the one part, because I got her killed on my own, I did notice that the game is very much built for you to be able to replay it. Like, all of the conversations, if you hold down the right trigger on your controller, it rushes through them all so that you can speed through conversations that you don't really need to listen to again. It's within my reach now, isn't it? I'll make my way to that castle no matter what. Shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands ephemeral and out of reach. Okay, we don't want to be in there. Every time the hand comes out of the wall, I notice, that's what was dropping our sanity. Basically, every time she got scared. I want to see... nothing. I think I've noticed that there's grapes that appear in this barrel every single morning. Let's replay the tutorial. We'll be going to our house later. Why the hell am I here? Andy Moppy Mippy. I wonder if there's something up there in that windmill. I don't know what that was about or what that thing was, but what I saw in there was a ritual of sorts. There's no doubt about it. Can I go to the woods at all? I don't think so. Still can't make sense of all that. It's best I give it some thought later. Is there anything around here? Probably not. It's not even the worst of it, sadly. Did anything else happen, Mr. Finn? You ought to have seen it, at least. There were horseshoes scattered about the logging camp. Dozens of them. Dozens? Eugene had 3 horses taken. That's only a dozen. I could feel the hair stand up on the base of my neck. So whoever took them also removed their shoes. I can't think of a reason to do such a thing, in all honesty. It's a rather strange thing to do, isn't it? I'd wager it's a wandering thief of some sort. What would you make of the saddled pig, then, Guido? Mockery, Finn. What else could it be? What we ought to do, Guido, is give Eugen all of our support. I understand it's painful to watch and a mystery in itself, but it's clear this is affecting Mr. Gustav. Give a shit for your bakery for free. nothing. I will help you with your apples, don't worry. We're not playing Kiss the Rat. Spare me, Elma. What's going on here? Elma's giving in to old Yokin's nonsense, Elise. All I'm saying is that folks need closure. Doesn't matter who's truly behind this, we need answers. You think we need to believe in the witch to get closure? Can't agree with that, Elma. If it's closure folks need, then we best make certain it's the good kind. I just don't see how we'll ever make sense of this, Heinrich. Not like this, Elma. Definitely not like this. Is the priest in here? There's Leb. I'm sorry, Mama. You were right to tell me, lad. Elise. Oh, I wouldn't want to interrupt. I'll call in a doctor from Primmeldorf as soon as possible, Mrs. Lisbeth. However, without Eugen's horses... I understand, Father, thank you. Is this about your goats, Mrs. Lisbeth? They're not eating now, Elise. Their eyes are fused shut and the milk smells awful and... It's as he says, Elise. My goats won't make it to Saturday, I'm afraid. About this matter, Mrs. Elizabeth, I understand your concerns, but folks will know better than to make any remarks. We must have faith in our neighbors. Certainly, Father. Really? With old Yokin around, we have faith in our neighbors? Remarks? Concerned about our standing in town is all. With all this nonsense about the witch, what if... We're not witches, Mama. I won't let anyone say anything about you or about Grun. I remember sneaking to Father Han's study with Leb when we were children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. Aren't you tired of being in here all day, every day, Leb? Oh, I just came back from Miss Welma's. I was telling her all about old Yokin's bad temper. He's losing his mind, that's what. Folks have been considerably less tolerant of his outbursts lately, at least. Yet I've yet to see Father Hans or Mr. Gustav do anything about it. He's an elder, at least. Folks don't want to make too much of it. Anyhow, what did you go to Miss Wilma's for? Mrs. Wilma doesn't tell her much, but what's going on in town, you see. She likes me to come by to chat a little. I thought gossip was a sin. Why, I'm still a simple nun. I'll have to wait until I die to become an angel. For goodness sakes, Leb. Is there anything in any of the pews? Power of the Bear compels you. Oh, Elise, won't you talk some sense into Marlin for me? You old folks are truly so stubborn. What's wrong? Marlin here is criticizing my sleeping habits of all things. Why not worry about my tremors instead, Marlin? I have good reason to worry, I'd say. Are you having trouble sleeping at night, Mrs. McTilda? On the contrary, lass, I get my fair share of sleep. With all these things going on, old McTilda, I'm well aware what it is you're afraid of, Marlin. Why, it's not the witch if that's what you're saying. You do tend to wander about in the evenings, Mrs. McTilda. Bah, not you too, Elise. You're never where people want you, Mrs. McTilda. Oh, it's awful, isn't it? Meaning to ask about the horses as well, Elise? I suppose. We found nothing worthwhile to tell the truth, but I'm still trying to make sense of those horseshoes. There's only one thing we need to make certain, folks. We can't lend weight to old Yokin's nonsense. Truly, Mrs. Marielle. I must say, however... No, it's best I don't say it. Might as well come out and say it, Tristan. Of all the explanations, the witch would make the most sense. How could that be, Mr. Tristan? It would explain everything is all. I'm not saying I believe it. Oh, we're all losing our minds here. Can I go this way? No, no, no? Okay. You hope Elise never wears fur? Ha 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 ha. What? Oh, because of the power of the bear. Doggy. How is she doing on food? In all honesty, the grape juice, too. I swear, we're always dying for food in this game. Is anyone back here? Oh no, it's the Gossip Clan. No need to tighten it so much, Grun. More like this, then? Oh, there you are, Elise. What's got you all so busy? We're teaching Grun how to do a Dutch braid. How's it coming along? Can you tell me? It's, well... Your hair's too silky, Mrs. Dorothea. It won't stay put. Blaming my hair won't make your braiding look any better, Grun. Try holding it more firmly, why don't you? Like this, then. Ouch, Grun. I'm sorry, Mrs. Dorothea. Now that I think about it, Elise, you never put your hair up, do you? It's too unruly for that. It does look difficult to tame, Elise. The ribbon keeps it off my face, at least. Look, I think I did it. Oh, it's lovely, Grun. Isn't it a little crooked on the left? You've got a knack for this, don't you, Grun? Let me show you how to make it a little more tidy. I don't have all day. What?
So loud.
I can be quieter. It's not my fault your microphone for your phone sucks.
I can hear you.
It's okay. I will be quieter. I want to check on the horses / pigs. We're going to the stables, basically. Okay, nothing. Mr. Eugen! Ah, it's you, lass. Mr. Eugen truly looks so defeated, it's hard to watch. That old Jochen. You oughtn't pay any attention to that old fool, Mr. Eugen. I'm well aware, lass, yet I need you to humor him. Humor him? Alright, I see. This whole ordeal has got me thinking, and I'm trying to make up my mind about certain things. I understand, Mr. Eugen. Thank you, Elise. You're a good lass. The good lass who danced around town and told everyone how they were worthless because her shoes made her better than everyone. Why is she in town still? Nearly time to head on home, isn't it? Still have a little while longer to go, Rosemarine. Say, Elise, I've been thinking, wouldn't it be nice to bring Flock to Kieferberg? Rosemarine. For the laddies, I've heard about Mrs. Lisbeth's goats and her children, and Flock loves to frolic about. He could bring some cheer to town. Can't afford a goat, Rosemarine. Oh, but Flock was never... These folks can handle a pair of shoes. Can't handle a pair of shoes, let alone a goat. I see. I understand, Elise. Flock is to be kept as far away from Kieferberg as possible, understood? Alright, Elise. Flock, the creepy-ass goat that stared at us when we came out of the woods? Why? Are you like a safe point or something? No. It's the only peaceful place left in town, isn't it? I think you're being a little too dramatic, Mrs. Brunhilde. Dramatic, Elise? All of Kieferberg is losing their minds. That's true, but still, I wouldn't... Oh, this can't be good for my baby. Have you decided what you're naming them? Not yet. I'm afraid I can't seem to settle. Speaking of which, Elise, what do you need, Mrs. Brunhilde? My, how did you know? But anyhow, won't you have a word with Mrs. Lorelei for me? About what, Mrs. Brunhilde? Oh, she'll tell you, I'm certain. This is why we wander around, to see if there's little quests or anything. So, I really wish I could remember all the characters, but I think this is Mrs. Lorelei. Say, Mrs. Lorelei, I was just with Mrs. Brunhilde, and... Good grief. Is everything alright, Mrs. Lorelei? That lassie's losing her wits over her baby, Elise. Tormenting me night and day for advice. Ah, I see. Should never have told her I used to be a midwife. She said you know what she wants to ask, Mrs. Lorelei. She used to be a midwife? She's the witch. She's been struggling with lower back pain, Elise. Tell her to have Guido massage her lower back or something. I couldn't care less. Huh. What are you looking at me like that for, you? No, it's nothing. I've told her everything I know at this point. What else am I to do?
Mushroom.
Oh my god. Temmie Damsel, thank you for the follow. Da-da-da-da. Have your man massage you, woman. Well, I've already spoken with Mrs. Loreley, but oh, let me guess, Elise. She said to ask Guido to give me a massage, didn't she? What in the Lord's name is going on between you two? I'm sorry I troubled you, Elise. All I want is some reassurance. This is my first child, after all. I understand, Mrs. Brunhilde. She gave me a St. Walpurga's oil. You mean I could have just run around being insane until I got that? There's no need, Mrs. Brunhilde. For your trouble, lass. It's the least I could do. Oh, how am I to settle down when everyone's on edge? I could have had a lot more money. Okay, let's go do the apple game. Da-da-dum, da-dum. Here. Elise, anything but this wretched game, Jakob. How did you know? Oh, I don't want to. That's all you lot ever want to do. I was hoping to keep Grun distracted. I don't have the time to play. Oh, well, I suppose. Can't help but feel guilty. I don't want to help them. I don't know if the time of... if the chores you pick has any effect on anything. Wow, what? Wow. Oh, Elise. Feeling the pressure, Mrs. Linda? Aren't we all? I hate to ask, but could you fetch me some apples, dear? Of course, Mrs. Linda. I'll be on my way. Thank you, Elise. I have my hands full with supper, you see. No, I don't want Rosemarine's help. How many apples do these folks need anyhow? Yes. Oh, God. Shit. It's not worth risking getting hit by the anvil. I didn't even see how many apples I got. I'm just trying my best to grab as many as possible. Oh. I let all those go. Score is 146. Please say I did an A at least. Okay. I'll take it. Obviously. 23. What does this give me? 4, I think? 40? Hopefully. You win. Oh, this is just what I needed, Elise. Thank you so much, my dear. Of course, Mrs. Linda. Thank you. Yeah, it gives you... So I would have gotten, I think, up to 80. I think you get quite a bit if you get an S. We're doing okay. Have dinner with Rosenmarine. Meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. We know better than that, Ariane. Even that being so, Mrs. Marielle, I can't help but worry. Worry about what, Mrs. Ariane? I was saying how we've always made the best of this festival last. You didn't have all those horses last year, did he? There's no denying that, I suppose. Such a shame. The festival may not be as compromised as it seems, but... feels as though there's nothing but ill fortune coming our way, huh? Lisbeth's goats aren't getting any better, are they? Not that I know, Mrs. Loreley. Kieferberg isn't what it used to be, is it? There's no need for such negativity, ladies. It's not negativity, Mrs. Marielle. You must agree this town has been rather unfortunate in recent times. It's a matter of perspective, Ariane. We can only hope nothing else happens before the festival. Let's save. Is that Eugen down there? I think that's Eugen. I'm just gonna save right here over this one. I think I should have made each save for each day. Still wandering about, Elise? I'm on my way home, Mr. Eugen. No need to worry. I thought you'd be looking after your horse. He's getting some much-needed rest. I'm not confident he'll make the night, if I'm honest. Mr. Eugen, I'm at a loss, truth be told. Kieferberg isn't known to house thieves, and I wouldn't want to believe in it, but I understand, Mr. Eugen. You no longer feel safe here. Been thinking about it. Maybe settling someplace else. Where, Mr. Eugen? Haven't decided yet. But I'll put some thought into it after the festival. There's no business to be made here without my horses, you see. I understand, Mr. Eugen. Move along now, lass, before it gets any darker. Going the opposite way of home. I don't know if she gets afraid of the dark or anything. Did Freya finally talk to you into having supper with us, Elise? You make it sound like I'm pressuring her, Papa. I'm on my way home, Mr. Gustav. Won't you stay, lass? You're pressuring her. I'm not, Freya. You're the one who won't shut up about Elise. Papa! I have her waiting for me and everything. I wouldn't want to... Oh, of course not, Elise. It's a little late to go fetch her, so you all ought to get together before Rosamarine leaves town, I'd say. Oh, you mean Elise, Rosamarine, Lebkuchen, and I? That's such a great idea, Papa. Isn't it, Freya? These two have too much energy. Several rolls of fabric sit tucked away to be used for the festival's various stalls and bunting. We've already read that before. Isn't it time you head on home, Elise? The lass can look after herself, Guido. I'll be alright, folks. These two are on edge, you see. Completely drained after looking for those horses all day. Yet we found nothing even after all that running about. It's good one of Mr. Eugen's horses made its way back. About that, we're not too certain it'll live, lass. I've never seen a horse looking that worn down. All I can say is that poor lad didn't deserve this. Really ought to lend him a hand. Eugen's spending all the night looking after the horse tonight. Said he ought to be there in case. Such wretched luck he's having. Should I check the well? I almost never go down these alleyways. There's two of them, aren't there? I thought there was two alleyways. Not there. Nope. Yeah, well, there's one... No, that's not there. Kitty. Check the well out. Nothing weird we can see. Alright. Where's the map? Meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. And then have dinner with Rosamarine. Alright, let's just go with the bakery. Leb, give us bread. I'm hoping she gives me free bread. I'm hoping she's all like, oh, Elise, you can't take care of yourself. Here's 2 loaves of bread. And I'll be all like, thank God. Elise! Oh, what does this old hag want now? Where do you think you're going, Elise? Huh? I need to have a word with you. What's this about, Mrs. Bertha? Your cousin. That's what this is about, Elise. The lass has been wandering about town, you know. She's been helping me out, Miss Bertha. No, I don't think so, Elise. Your cousin's been telling folks there's no thief in Kieferberg. So is old Jochen. Which one? So is old Yokin. He's been insisting on the hag riding, hasn't he? Old Yokin is one thing, but your cousin has no right to be spreading such nonsense, Elise. Alright, I can have a word with her, I suppose. Alright, what do you make of this? She's also been recommending Brunhilde herbal remedies. Because she cares, Mrs. Brother, so... Hasn't Mrs. Brunhilde been asking her for advice? Loralee was a midwife for many years, Elise. Your cousin's just a girl. One wonders where she learned all this. I'll have a word with her, Mrs. Bertha. And one more thing, lass. Your cousin told Mrs. Elizabeth she could have a look at her goats for her. She might know a thing or two, perhaps? Why, she said no such thing. Were you part of their conversation? Well, no, I wasn't, but that doesn't give her, and it doesn't give you the right to make judgments about my cousin. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is dangerous. I ought to make certain I bring Rosemarine to work with me, or I'll have to deal with this every day. Cover for Rosemarine. She's eager to meet everyone. Keep an eye on Rosemarine. She's eager to meet everyone in town, but will inevitably raise suspicion if left alone for too long. My fucking gods, you need to bring her on your jobs on occasion. Bring her along to help you with tasks as often as possible to face the villagers' wrath. It's so expensive to bring her, though. I thought you'd never come about, Elise. Oh, spare me. Here's your bread, Elise. You must keep yourself fed. Yes. You too, Lebkuchen. You're looking just as tired as I am. Can you tell? You're not as mysterious as you think you are. Now that's better. Move along, Elise. It's best we head to bed early tonight. Oh, Lord knows I can use some good sleep. How is he to know when you hardly ever pray, Elise? It's not as though he makes for good conversation, so why bother? Good night, Lebkuchen. Good night, Elise. Oh my god. We have two suspicions.
What in the Lord's name?
Why is the horse here? Why is there a horse here? That's Mr. Eugen's. You've come, you've come. This crow, it's speaking to me. Oh, the one on the signpost. You're wearing them, you're wearing them. Shiny, shiny. What's the meaning of this? Oh, the shoes. Who's there? The hex, the hex. You're the bearer of the hex. Hex? What hex? The hex, the hex. You've heard of it, you're wearing it as we speak. The hex, the hex. Stay away. Show it to me, show it to me. I have nothing to show you, go away. Why, yes you do, your desire. Your fervent greed, your boundless hunger for glory. Show it to us, show it to us. My eye. What have you done to my eye? Show it to us, show it to us.
Out with it!
You wretch! The testament to your tender flesh is awaiting you in my grove. A testament? Our grove, our grove. Wait, you... I'm awaiting you, Elise, in my ceramic grove of wheat. Ceramic grove of wheat. Is that the windmill? Testament. Anyhow, I ought to let Mr. Eugen know about this horse. This is awful. Riddled with holes, the dead horse's neck has been nearly shredded to pieces. Your family crest has a raven on it, you wanted a badger. This is not the right Hogwarts house for my family crest. Kitty. Mr. Eugen. Good Lord, Elise, what's got you in such a hurry? There's a horse in the crossroads. Are you certain, Elise? Yes, yes, I'm certain. The lass says she's found your horse, Eugen. Take me there, lass. I'll go fetch the others.
You know,
But it's dead, Mr. Eugen. Matters not, lass. Take me there. It's not there.
What in the Lord's name?
It was right here, I swear. Good Lord, Elise. Would you tell us what you saw, Elise?
Wait!
There were crows and the horse was... Are you certain this is where you saw it? Yes, yes, I am. You're tired, Elise. I'm certain this was just... There's only one answer to this, folks. You're lying, Elise.
Oh, shush it!
I'm not lying, you old fool. If you'd let me explain, I could tell you. You said the horse was dead, Elise. And it was. How could a dead horse trot away, would you say? It's no use trying to reason with her, Tristan. She's lying. Oh, Elise, of all the things to lie about. What is it about these crows?
Wait!
It's the truth. I've had enough. I'll be in the stables. She's a witch, look at that nose. Elise. Tell us, Elise, are you speaking the truth? I did see that horse. There was a horse and there were crows. And that could only mean one of two things, lassie. You either witnessed the witch's doing, or you're the witch trying to deceive us. That's enough, old yoken. Let us say there was a horse, Elise. What's this about crows? I think I saw what I saw. I won't deny any of what I said.
Please.
Elise, I'm just shocked to see there's nothing here. Truly, I wouldn't lie about such a thing. You think you've got us fooled, huh? Shouldn't make such accusations. It's best we... Can't you see, folks? She's trying to deceive us. You know something, Elise? What? I don't know what it is, but I'll have it said, lassie. You can dance with the devil all you want, but you won't.
That's ridiculous.
That's enough. We've all had a difficult day today, folks. We're all exhausted, drained, and on edge, are we not? Why, you, trying to defend your... No, Lepkuchin's quite right, old yoken. Let us turn in for the night. We can come back to this tomorrow. I'd like to have a word with you, Gustav. You too, Lepkuchin. No need, Father. I trust Lepkuchin's judgment. Yet I don't.
I see.
I'll go with you, Father. You're going home, Elise, and you should think long and hard about what you've done. Maybe I shouldn't have told anyone about that horse. That was dangerous. I'm worried about Lepkuchin, but I had to go home and tell Rosemarine about what I just saw. Yeah, I feel like I probably shouldn't have told them what I saw. What's our suspicion up to now? 3. Check up here. You wonder if you left that area and came back to it, would the horse still be there? I'm wondering that too. I'm wondering how much you can, like, considering there's 10 different endings, there has to be a lot of things you can affect. Like, unless all the endings are based off of what you give as the gifts. Because you need to pick the tender flesh, the sweetest nectar, and then the good company. And you can literally put anything in here. Almost anything. Any grapes? Any grapes? No? There's so many grapes everywhere around here. I was just seeing what you're reading. Elise! This is bad. This is very bad. Had it not been for Lebkuchen, those folks would have found out about everything. About the woods, about what I did. That's right. I best get back to that crow's grove. The testament. They have the tender flesh. I should...
Elise! Rosemarine?
Rosemarine?
Are you alright, Elise?
What's wrong, Elise? I don't know where to start, Rosemarine. I'm so tired. It's this rotten pigsty of a town.
Elise.
I saw one of Mr. Eugen's horses on the way home, Rosemarine. It was dead, but it was riddled with crows and...
Sorry, I
don't understand, Elise. You should tell...
You know...
More importantly, Rosemarine, there was a golden crow. He said he's got a testament. Oh, Elise, a testament! This is too much for me, Rosemarine.
But...
What else did he say, Elise? I'm so tired. Huh? I ran back to town to tell everyone about the horse, and they humiliated me, Rosemarine.
Elise.
Elise. Each and every day, I'm treated as though I'm some wretch. No matter what I do or say, I'm always... This wish of mine, Rosemarine, can I truly trust him to grant it?
Yes.
Devote yourself to him and do his bidding. You're already aware of the sacrifices you'll have to make, but it's... I would sacrifice all of Kieferberg if I had to, Rosemarine. Yes! I can't stay another day in this town. I have no choice but to find him.
Oh, but...
Take me with you, Elise. Huh? You're going there again tonight, aren't you? To the woods? All right, I'll let you know when I'm ready. Didn't used to look like this, did it? It's been a long time since I've been in Granny Holly's room. Small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. It didn't lie. That's all that matters to me. I must stay true to myself, whether the townsfolk like it or not. Kieferberg's greenery gently sways in the spring breeze outside. Collect fireflies. 5. Wait, what? How do I collect fireflies? Here's Flock. What am I doing talking to a goat? Is there a way to collect said fireflies? I don't know how you collect them. Do you just walk over them? Apparently I've collected 5 of them somehow. Or it wants me to collect 5. Okay, we're gonna take Rosemarine now. You look nervous, Elise. That's because I am Rosemarine. We can talk about it. I can try and... No, it's alright. I don't want to think about it. Let's go, Rosemarine.
Yes.
Alright. Need water. Keep close to me, Rosemarine. Lord knows what we're gonna find. You still haven't told me about last evening's. Whatever happens, Rosemarine, promise me you'll keep close to me.
Of course.
Of course, Elise.
All right, Elise.
Come, let's go. Party talk. Rosemarine, maybe it's best you stay home. I can, but... It's dangerous, Rosemarine. That crow attacked me earlier, and all the more reason for me to go with you, wouldn't you say? I'm serious, Rosemarine. So am I, Elise. All right. But promise me, Then I'll keep close to you, I know. For goodness sakes. Save progress. Oh, there's a bunch of horseshoes. This is where it happened, Rosemarine. Elise, look! Those are horseshoes. There's so many, too. These weren't here earlier, Rosemarine. Doesn't make any sense. There are feathers scattered about, too. Are these from the crows you said you saw? I don't know what to make of this, Rosemarine. Come, Elise, we have no choice but to see for ourselves.
Rosemarine!
Wait, Rosemarine.
Rosemarine?
Rosemarine.
For goodness sake!
Silly lass, she must have wandered in all by herself.
Rosemarine!
Chase after Rosemarine. Goddamn done bitch. Why is this taking one whole food? Oh god. What? What? The woods are totally normal.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine,
For goodness sake!
where in the Lord's names did she go? Best carry on. I suppose there's no going back. I love how they were all like, let's come together, and she ran off ahead. And I don't think she's in the same instance of the woods that we are in. She loaded into her own private instance. Pleasant surprise, pleasant surprise. How pleasant it is to see you here, lass. Thought you were the ones that invited me, Crow. Not every lass who gets those shoes winds up here. There have been others? You're not special, you're not special. Chase after Rosemarine. There she is.
Rosemarine! For goodness sake.
What were you thinking, wandering off like that, you?
I'm sorry.
I told you to stay close to me. Got a little distracted is all. This isn't the time or the place to get distracted, Rosemarine. We don't know what could be in these woods. What is with her eyes?
Hurry it up!
Come now, we can't sit around all night. This is such a bizarre place. It's so different from last night, too. Their influence is rather noticeable, isn't it? Whose influence? His? Of course, whose else? I suppose. Gotta do a save in case we die horribly for some reason. ceramic house of wheat, right? What's this? Ring of Vree? A ring? That's that crow's. What did you say, Rosemarine? My eye. You've come. Look who it is, look who it is. You've brought me such good company, too. What are you wittering on about, you wretch? Done well in coming here, lassie. So you'd best give me what you promised. Crow. What he promised? The testament. Where is it, Crow? Come a little further into my grove, lass. Why, you little... I didn't hear about this. Show it to me. What is she to show you, Crow? Hey, give me back that ring, you... Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass, it's all so close yet so far. You could at least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one. That's a secret. Why, you wretched bird, that doesn't answer my... Enough chatting. Come find me if you'd like to know more.
Wait!
Come find me. Suppose we ought to go find him.
Rosemarine!
What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? You're not yourself. What do you mean?
For goodness
Oh,
sake.
to hell with it. Let's go find that wretched bird. Yeah, her eyes are normal now. This well is rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? A narrow brick well reaches deep into the earth's depths, its walls cracked and shriveled. That ring we found, would you say it could go in here, Rosemarine? You did steal it from us after all. Rather clever, isn't she? Matches, 5. I don't think we should trust that crow. All right, out with it, Rosemarine. You haven't been yourself since we got here. I'm a little nervous is all. So am I, but you're... It's best we don't get distracted now. Maybe she truly is just nervous, but she's rather cold, isn't she? Trying to see if there's anything else here. So the bird's name is Vree, I think. What happens if we just go backwards? Visitors, must you all say the same thing twice? Twice. Oh, I've had it with you wretched birds. You're the wretch. Why, you. Tweet. I've already come this far. It's too late to head back now. I must see this through. Okay. So we have to go forward. One acorn. We always keep our promises, lass. There's nothing to fear. I'm yet to see it happen, Crow. Fear not. Say, you're one of that golden crow's crooks, aren't you? A crook, she says, a crook. What else am I to call you? Birdie. Oh, for goodness sakes. Acorn. I don't know how to tell if... Oop. There's got to be a way to tell which tree it's coming from. Did I save it after I picked up the... Oh, no, I saved it before I picked up the ring. Here, get the matches. Tell me, Crow, where are we exactly? I tell you nothing, I tell you nothing. Oh, why do I bother? This is my lord's realm, where else could we be? So you do know where we are. Never said I didn't, did I? I suppose not. She's just talking to crows without a problem. Some of these look like they have nests inside. Several oddly shaped yet neatly carved ceramic pots and vases rest on the ground. This well is rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? We already looked at that. So they don't talk about it. A bird's claw? There's something missing in the center, isn't there? I suppose. Emerging up from the ground, a golden bird's claw stands immobile. Okay, so here's how you skip this. You just hold down right trigger. And it just speeds it all up, which is nice. So it makes, like, replay very easy. And you can stop it at any point. It will auto-stop during, if you have to make a choice. I did test that. I don't think we should trust that crow. Alright. Okay. Let's save over so we don't have to redo that if we die. Is it any of the trees that are moving? You're going forth with his invitation, I see. What would that matter to you? I was once in your shoes, haughtiness and all. Oh, but it won't be long now, will it? Until your eyes are forced open, then you'll see that this mimicry of theirs isn't without reason, girl. I know when I'm being mocked, thank you very much. Got ointment. Great. What does ointment do? 2 hearts. Good timing for it. Yeah, it's any of the moving trees. We always keep our promises, lass. There's nothing to fear. I'm yet to see it, Crow. Fear not, fear not. Say, you're one of that golden crow's crooks, are you? A crook, she says. A crook. What else may I call you? A birdie birdie. Go this way. This way. Just dropped it. Taking the hat off. My head is starting to itch. I'm glad we're getting haircuts today. Well, I thought we wouldn't see the end of it. What? No. Come now, Rosemary, let's get out of here. I'm not sure it's that easy, huh? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Got the Ring of Ree. A crow is toying with me, that's what he's doing. I can't say I'm fond of him either. It's best we hurry out of these woods. You seem to know quite a bit about all this. I tend to know a great deal about things, don't I? This doesn't feel right at all. She won't even say my name. Amethyst gold ring said to unlock the path to the Crow's Barren Lands. I still have that fish key, and I don't know what to use that with. Maybe I use that in the fish water fountain that's in the well in town. I don't know of a keyhole, but... He will be pleased, he will be pleased.
Hurry it up!
Where's the testament? Come further, lass, come further.
Goodness sake!
Oh, I've had it with you. Either tell me where to find it, or get out of my sight. It's best you don't speak to him like that.
Rose and Marine?
Huh? All the answers you seek lie deeper within these woods, lassie. Will you give me the tender flesh, then? Meet me in the wheat field, show me your resolution. The wheat field? You have my word, you have my word. The wretched bird's playing with me. A wheat field. Rose? It's nothing. We ought to go after him. She's not nervous, she's hiding something. I see you've taken the Marquis's invitation. It's rather rude to arrive in such good company, however. To whom? You know who, you know who. To him. That's who the good company is for, not for his Marquis. I'm yet to understand what this Marquis nonsense is about. Not nonsense, not nonsense. Oh, shush, you feathered rat. How I loathe you naive sheep. Following his blissful word into this moonless hellfire of ours. What are you? We all fed his gluttony, one after the other. Our sins on earth made it into a spectacle for all to see. Who is he? Your fate as one of us is sealed, you foolish girl. What in the Lord's name is she whittering on about? Motherfucker! We're just going insane. I'll deal with Rosemarine later. So it's true, so it's true. I'll never get used to you feathered rats screeching. She's here, she's here. It's best we move along. She brought the witch, she brought the witch.
You know,
What are they going on about now, Rosemarine? You're in our lair, witch. You have no hand in this grove.
out with it!
You've got the wrong last, crows. Now let us through. I suppose it's because of the hat? You're in our lair, the lair of the Lord of Vree. The lair of Lord Vree, the lair of Lord Vree. Vree. Do you know who that is, Rosemarine? You know him too. He's our merciful Marquis. The Golden Crow's name. It's best we move along now. Literally, like, giving her warning, and she's like, what's she talking about, lols? I mean, it's obvious. I feel like... I don't know. Like, it feels too obvious for Rosemarine. 3. I'm sorry. What for, Rosemarine? I'm aware I'm a little antsy, but this place makes me nervous, you see. That's alright, I suppose. I'm not too pleased to be here either, but... Can't tell her I was hoping she'd be a little more supportive. I'm not even certain what I was expecting by bringing her here. Is everything alright? It's best we stick together, Rosemarine. I mean, there's wheat. Met them, you've met them. You're mocking me, you. So are they those wretched blackbirds? All of them. His despicable vassals. What are you talking about? Free. His faithful crow. Don't trust him, regardless of how friendly he appears. As if I'd trust that feathered rat. Hearty soup. Hearty soup. Ooh. 2 healing and 2 bread. Yes. Let's go. Can I go around? No. Trying to see if there's any other options around here. Nope. Kind of just forced to go down this middle thing. Let's talk to the bird. The very obvious bird. Up ahead, up ahead. What's up ahead, Crow? Lord Vree, can't you just give it a rest with the squawking? If you give it a rest with your own whining... Oh, I've had it with you and your... Lord Vree is up ahead, right beyond these walls. Why you? This place is nothing but walls. You best find your way out, then. Some of the points. An offering, an offering. What are you going on about, Crow? Is she the one, the offering? I don't recall ever promising you lot anything. It's best we move along. It's a shame she doesn't even have much meat on her bones. You don't mean... The offering, the offering. Ow! The fuck? Motherfucker. Leather purse. Hey, Crow. Step out of the way, step out of the way. What? Step out of the way, step out of the way. Out of the thing's way, I suppose. I knew that already. Step out of the way, step out of the way. Oh, shit. Oh, God. They're like crows with, like, blades for hands. You could see that one in the corner there. Eager to meet him, eager to meet him. For goodness sakes. These crows truly enjoy mocking us, don't they? They'll enjoy his company, I'm certain. And why would you say such a thing? Lord Free does, Lord Free does. It's no wonder he does, Crow. How do you know that, Rosemarine? She's the witch, she's the witch. Oh, for goodness sakes. Why is it I have to listen to this nonsense everywhere I go? Come, Rosemarine, I've had enough of this foolery. Yep. I don't see what I got. I didn't see it. I think I got another acorn. This is horrible. Ah, shit. I don't know what I got. I got another acorn. Oh. Shit. Ah. Motherfucker. Fuck it. Just kill me. Kill her. Is it half a heart that it's taking? I think it's a half. Or it's a full heart. Yes, it's fine. Yeah, I got destroyed. They're spaced. Their spacing is kind of crazy enough that it's like you get fucked pretty quickly if you're not being cautious enough. Do I need to talk? Eager to meet him, eager to meet him. For goodness sake, these crows... We've already seen this. Ugh. Leather purse. Ugh. Yeah, I think that was an acorn. I picked that up too fast again. What? Stop cutting pieces of your hair off. We're going to get a haircut today. Yeah, acorn. Shit! Wait, you! Sure likes to be chased around, huh? Come now, let's go before he decides to fly away again. Progress saved. Crow slate? What's this stone slab? It's best we don't stay here much longer. What do you mean, Rosemarine? I don't think it's good to get too close to that crow. Suppose not. Shit! I didn't see that. Got us crow slate. What's this stone slab? What are these? Heavy stone slate carrying the depiction of a crow. Seems to me something's supposed to fit in here, but what? What about those two crows? Nope. Another one. Halt there, lass. Halt there, lass. What is it, Crow? Show it to me, that brooch on your chest. You best not. You can see it plenty from where you're perched, Rich. Look how it shines, look how it shines. Come closer, lass. Oh, get your own brooch, you greedy crow. I could probably use the brooch on the crow and it will probably fly off with it, and I don't know if I should listen to Rosemary or the frickin' crow. Ugh. Grape juice. That's not the slate. Should I talk to the crow? Fancy seeing you, fancy seeing you. I still don't understand what you want from me, crow. Your resolve, your resolve. Oh, I have plenty of that. Don't provoke him. Provoke me, provoke me. Follow your instinct, lass. Pay no heed to this creature. I skipped it too fast. She's no creature, you wretch. It's since you insist. What'd you do to those horses? You've taken them from Kieferberg, haven't you? Far from the truth, far from the truth. Oh, spare me. That old geezer's offering wasn't meant for me, Lord Vree. It was meant for her. What are you? Eugen isn't old. An offering, that old geezer. Who are you talking about, Crow? That witch didn't ride those horses all by herself, lass. Someone in town helped. Not certain I follow, Crow. Pity you didn't get to enjoy it. Pity you didn't get to enjoy it. What's this wretch talking about, Rosemarine? Find me in the wheat field, in the wheat field. Wait, I still have... He's not one to sit and chat, is he? I suppose not. Come, Rosemarine, we best get going. I still have plenty of questions, but I best keep them to myself for now. So did the crow just give us a hint that whoever's in league with the witch is an old man in town? There's a few of those. There's Wilhelm, there's old Jochen. Rosamine truly has changed. I've never seen her like this. Wonder if it's because I don't know her all that well, or... Those crows are speaking the truth for once. Must find a way to open all of these. I wonder if I can take the slates out of the previous ones I've been to. Yep. Retrieve, yes. Item acquired. 1 crow slate. Gonna save again because I don't remember if I've gotten hit or not, but I think I've done a pretty decent job grabbing and doing stuff there, so... Item. Crow slate. Item get. Acquired 1 crow slate. What's this stone slab? You keep saying that, but we keep picking them up. Ugh. Use that there. Check on the sides, see if there's anything around. There. How long has it been, I wonder? Tell me, how long has it been? Since when? Since you were bamboozled by one of us. Why you? I'm not like the others. I'm not one to share my sorrows. You'll be joining us soon enough, whether you like it or not. Out of my sight, you. Look at your face. Look at your face. For goodness sake, everything in here is infuriating. This one didn't give me anything. You was back? Welcome back, Bornin. Nope. I was gonna save. I had to go find Rosemarine. Rosemarine, the girl who decided to run away. This area looks a little suspect. Impressive, lass. Impressive, lass.
For goodness sake.
What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Ever since we got here, haven't you? Haven't. Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Wait, Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine?
Losing my wits.
For goodness sake, I can't even hear my own thoughts. You're just in time for the tender flesh, lass. The tender flesh, that's... The testament, the testament. My eye. The tender flesh, the tender flesh. Wait, don't come any closer. We're rather peckish, rather peckish. I'm telling you to stay away from me. Could eat a horse, could eat a horse. No, wait. May thy flesh serve him, may thy flesh serve him. Wheat Testament. Black wheat. What just happened? Acquired Wheat Testament. Is this the flesh? My own hair, a part of me. My mortal body. Just like Rosemarine told me. Oh, I must find her. Lord knows what those crows did to her. I mean, the tender flesh seems a little obvious. Oh, God. Rosemarine!
Elise.
Can you hear it, Elise? The woodland, my grove, it's aching. What are you saying, Rosemarine? You've lost your wits the moment we got here. Even under their influence, it's still...
Out with it.
I'm serious, Rosemarine, that's enough. It's aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that you're here, it's reacting to you. Still don't understand, Rosemarine. What are... Can you hear it? Hear what? These roots, the earth. They'll guide you to your rightful place, Elise.
Out with it.
I don't have time for this nonsense, Rosemarine. I've done what I came here to do. We ought to leave. To the womb, Elise, where you were conceived, where you will go to meet your fate.
Marine.
You're not listening. To think he's once more trying to take you away from me. Turned my bosom into this parched wasteland, and yet this womb of mine still responds to your presence all the same. What in the... I will bring you home, Elise. I will do everything in my power to... Rosemarine, take my hand! Rosemarine is cray-cray. Rosemarine is starting to sound like the witch.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the... It will bring you home, Elise. Come with me, Rosemarine. We have to get out of here. Oh! I think we're running. Run! Holy shit! Is she saying she's our mother? I think so. Is there a skip beyond, like, the...
For goodness sake.
I can't skip this. Why can't I skip this part? I think it changes, possibly. Or there's a way to change it? I don't know. It's not giving me the option to skip. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the side. Good thing we didn't date her. Because she's our mother. Her mother dearest. The... Okay. Just in case I die again, then we don't have to do that whole part all over again. I can't skip this either. Most I can do is just skip through it like this. Think you could skip cutscenes? Oh, maybe. It's not giving me the option to.
Out with it. Rosemarine. What?
The most I can do is that.
What in the Lord's name?
Oh no. Escape the woodland. Let's go. Okay, don't stop. I was trying to like go, oh, nothing's happening. I guess I can look and see if there's anything on any of these things. No, don't do that. Motherfucker! Ow! That, really? I can't even tell where it's landing because there's no shadow or anything. That's actually kind of, though, it's a very light shadow. Oh, these are crap. This sucks. statue with a girl with shoes on, isn't there? Dear Lord! Is it gone, Rosemarine? I suppose. What was that thing, anyhow? They're preparing for your arrival, it seems.
What is this?
That's me? I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
In the Lord's name?
When the Lord's name is going on here, you'll slip away. If I don't hurry, I'll lose you.
Rose and Marine!
What's wrong with you? Elise?
Out with it!
I've had it. We're leaving this place. Statue of me trying to lure you in, is he? Huh? Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige. He's trying to show you that. Let's get out of here, Rosemarine. Maybe we want to side with the witch, because I think the he is different from the witch. Like, the story is very much sat there and it has been heavy. It's been relatively heavy-handed to sit there and say that the witch is not this... He's the devil? No, I have no idea. Motherfucker. God damn it.
What is this? What in the Lord's name? Rose and Marine! Elise! Out with it!
Just run, keep running, just keep running. It's a dead horse. I like how I didn't even put that together before.
Rose and Marine!
Come quick, you have to get up. Unless Rosemarine never came in here with us and the witch just assumed her form. I will lose you again, my beloved. If I don't hurry, you'll slip away.
In the Lord's name?
You're not Rosemarine. I didn't see what the achievement was. I didn't pay much attention. I could look. She's magically in bed. These are her dreams now. Oh, what am I to do? I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. It wasn't Rosemarine either. What am I getting myself into? I'm so utterly alone. Let me guide you, Elise. Rosemarine. Wild and wandering thistle. Mine was a birth midst the black, darkened and sunk in ash by the raging flames. Led by the kismet passed down unto me, I've been but following the dreams I have. Come offer our prayers to the court of stars above. Let us offer them. Let us engrave the rondo of the 6 stars and dance. Okay, so I'm not reading this anymore. So she was taught witchcraft. It's Rosemarine. Was she always called Rosemarine and Lisa's just calling her Rosemarine? I don't know if it's bad translation or if it's intentional, considering we call Muffy, Mippy, Moppy, Mappy. Oh, that's how she ended up at the house, because Flock ran off, made a mess of everything, and then ran in there. Your money is on it being intentional? Yeah, I kind of feel like it's intentional, too. When did I get here? The dream I had about Rosemarine.
Rosemarine!
I have to find her. My eye. That wretched crow. I had to find Rosemarine. So it's not fireflies. What are we collecting that it's sitting there and saying firefly? Oh, you know what? It's those golden ghosts that we're talking to. That's what that is. We've talked to 9 of them total, I'm guessing. Small wooden trunk filled with the various knickknacks. How are we doing as far as food and everything? Kind of crappy. Good time. It's back to the unicorn. Did it always look like this? No. This thing's still not working, is it? I ought to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. Clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. If Rosemarine's anywhere, she's outside with Flock, I think. It's no use going in the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. It's all in my pockets. Here's Flock. Oh, what am I doing talking to a goat? Well, there she is. Good morning, Elise. You completely lost your wits, Rosemarine. Last night in the woods, what were you thinking saying?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that wasn't... You weren't yourself, Rosemarine. What do you mean?
Out with it!
Oh, don't give me that now.
Oh, but I...
No, Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine. No, I wasn't. Couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. That wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name? It was the witch, you dumbass.
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright, Elise? You look a little...
Rosemarine.
You can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself.
You know, I
had a dream about you. It was...
Elise.
Oh, Elise. I saw you and your grandmother, and... felt like I was seeing my path to finding you in Kieferberg.
It's fate, Elise.
Oh, Elise, it's fate. Fate, you say? You still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to after last night. Oh, did you get it? Huh? Why, the testament, Elise? Yes, those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair, and... Oh, Elise, that's wonderful. All you need to do is prepare it to be eaten. Eaten? Remember, these are gifts you're giving Kim, Elise. But it's... hair.
Yes.
Part of your own mortal body, yes. Gifts for the host, food, drink, and good company. Food, you say? The tender flesh needs to be food.
I feel right.
You look tired, Elise. Is everything alright? I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine. Elise. Come now, let's head out to work. Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see. Do I trust Elise now? Do I trust Rosemarine now? Do I trust her? I don't know. I really don't. I really don't want Rosemarine to help me with work. Say, Elise. Been wondering about that room upstairs. Granny Holly's bedroom, what about it? Wouldn't you like me to clean it as well? There's no need. I don't go in there at all. All the more reason to give it a good sweeping. I haven't been in there since she passed, you see. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. That's alright. In fact, I don't even have the key anymore. I locked it up the day she passed, and I don't know where I put it. I understand, Elise. I wonder what happened to that key. Nor I myself may have thrown it off the peaks. She doesn't know what she did with the key to that bedroom. Fish key? Maybe if I try something else. Yeah, it's remnant. Let's go try and use the fish key on the well. She might sit there and be all like, oh, we gotta do that at night. I hope not. Is there more grapes? Damn it. It's the old whip mill viewpoint. Although the witch suspiciously looks like Rosemarine's grandmother, she does. The crows. Oh, there's so many crows. What? Are there crows? Are these crows doing here?
I feel alright, Elise.
Elise, is everything alright? This can't be good. I'd best hurry. Let's leave and come back and see if the crows vanish. See if I can somehow avoid them. Nope. Acorn. Best I keep away from the woods, at least until I figure out what to do next. Get out of here, birds! Get out! Chase them all away. I can't chase that one. I can't reach it. Get out of here, bird. Best not wander about too far. Another acorn. Kitties, you're not doing anything about these birds. Oh, there you are. Lebkuchen asked me to warn you two. What happened, Granny Gretel? Oh, poor Apfel struck a dreadful fever. Lebkuchen and Elizabeth were up all night looking after him. Is he all right? Seems so, but after that high of a fever, I wouldn't want him frolicking about too much. Where is he now, Granny Gretel? In church, I believe. Lebkuchen said Father Hans intends to keep watch over him today. Father Hans? Oh, it's one thing after another here in Kieferberg, isn't it? We don't have, like, a doctor or anything in town. I think I just heard one of the kittens purr when we walked near it. Okay. Same as before. Get out of here, birds. Wrinkled apples await their turn in the stable. The whole town is getting horribly cursed or something.
What in the Lord's name?
What's all this? I don't think I've ever seen so many crows at once. Come, Rosemary, we must find out what's going on. Something I'd say is worth wondering about, Rosemarine, is how Flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say? Oh, I've always wondered about that. I suppose he must have gotten injured, or could have been a branch, or he might have fallen, perhaps. Doesn't seem he's in pain, at least. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions, such as, why he followed me, firstly. Your hat's made of hay, that's my best guess. Oh, and I'd ask him his name, too. Isn't it Flock? I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name. He's a goat, Rosemarine. Why, but he still has his own character, at least. We're done wondering about useless things, Rosemarine. Oh, but it's so much fun, isn't it? Pretty sure the goat is foreshadowing of Elise's fate. I think the goat is something more. I don't know what the hell the goat is. I don't know if it's foreshadowing. It's a tool for something, though. Because when we came out of the woods the first time, the goat was there and it was just staring at us. What is going on? You smell awful. Many blemished, discolored, and wrinkled apples await to be fed to the livestock. That's the festival? It's coming along, I suppose. Kieferberg's maypole leans clumsily to the side, still stripped of its main decorations. That's the maypole? It suspiciously looks like that one other symbol. The goat is the goat. Doesn't seem like this is where I should be using this. Washing well, I suppose this could be it, but it's filled with water. I don't think I can do much about it right now. Is there a way to empty it? What about back here? Looks like the brimstone symbol. Well, it's the same symbol that was on the mysterious note. Something written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting and thy grace all-embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on the Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life-bearing grove. A prayer. There's something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads beyond the maypole. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. On the crossroads. I wonder who dropped this. I think that is the maypole, Sidin. And it's cozy. Mrs. O'Dilly? Eek! Don't tell me you're hiding from the crows. I'm not going anywhere near those dreadful things. Oh, this is all your fault. How is this our fault, Mrs. O'Dilly? You two are hiding something, I know it. Old Yokin's been being taken for a fool, but I know you. Is this because of what I said yesterday, Mrs. O'Dilly? All these awful going-ons. I understand it's frightening, Mrs. O'Dilly, but you can't... Oh, but these crows weren't enough. Even our children are hexed now. What are you? Shoo, shoo. Leave me be, you. I best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhilde. No, Guido, please don't go. What's going on here? You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before anyone else in Kieferberg, as you know. Ma, you ought to know something about this, then. Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Mrs. Wilma. Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I'd best head back there, Brunhilde. She's pregnant, Guido. Don't let her get worked up. They broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido? Stole our grain, the bastards. I must go, Brunhilde. I can't stand here all day. Oh, Guido, what if they attack me while you're away? That's kind of good for us. Because I think we need to grind up the offering into bread and bake it into bread. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna actually leave it here because there's some stuff I want to get done before we head out today.